In this video, we're going to look at how to exchange your waste ink tank on your Mimaki JFX200ex printer. So, first thing we're going to do is go over to our waste ink tank, which is on the beam over here. And you'll see that we have a thumb screw just here. So I'm going to undo the thumb screw, like that, and open this little door here. And then we can grab our waste ink tank and we can pull that out just like that. Now, again, you may need to wear gloves for this, eye protection, as sometimes you'll get a lot of sort of overflow on your waste ink tank. You can see that we've got a little pad underneath there. That's just to protect any sort of spillage, any overflow, but we obviously want to make sure we get this before it gets too full. If it does get too full, it will leak out the back and it will leak around this area as well, which will be great. So then all we need to do is we need to dispose of this ink correctly. It is a hazardous waste, so you do have to be careful where you put it. And you do also have to be careful because, as you can see, there is a lip on the waste ink tank, which makes it quite difficult to pour out of. You will also have a cap, which you can put in there if you want to dispose of the entire ink tank and buy a new one. So I'm going to pick up my ink tank. You'll see that we've got this little sort of breather on the back. I'm going to push that back into the machine, just slide it back in again, and then I'm going to lock that in place using my thumb screw. So the waste tank is now empty. I'm going to come over to my screen. I'm going to go to function. I'm going to go down to maintenance, and I'm going to go down to ink tank exchange and press enter. Now when I press enter, it's going to reset the counter for the waste ink tank, so it means that you will no longer have sort of a waste ink error on your screen. Now I would always suggest that we empty our waste tank as much as possible, even when it's not full. So I would say put in as part of like a weekly maintenance that you take your waste ink tank out and you empty it and get rid of any waste contents that are in there. Now what that means is that you're not going to ever overflow, so you're always going to make sure that you've got plenty of room in your waste ink tank. As you can see, it's black, so it's not very easy to see when it is full, and this over here is only an estimation. It is not an exact representation of what is in the ink tank. So that's how we exchange our waste ink tank on a Mimaki JFX200ex printer.